You're doing
What?
something in your spare time on the internet for fun that I I think it's
Yeah.
amazing. I told my kids about it.
Uh, you're talking about gaming, Twitch
Yeah.
streaming.
You're a,
At the
a
beginning,
Twitch grandma, or what is the name? What's
Nana, Nana
Nana?
Creative. Yeah.
Or what was the
So
name again? Nana Creative?
Nana Creative is my Twitch channel.
Oh,
Ye
nice, nice.
Long before the pandemic, my son and daughter-in-law have been trying to bully me into streaming because they would hear me play video games. And I mean, I don't know. Do you know that when we play video games, we often die and curse and yell
I
and
stream a lot.
scream
I
at the
don't play very
screen?
many.
But I would be dying and yelling and cursing and laughing and my son was like, "You should be a Twitch streamer." People would get such a riot out of watching a grandmother cursing at a video game. And my response over and over again was, I don't need another reason to create content. Like,
Mm,
if I'm going to create content, I'm going to do it for my business. I don't need another reason to sit on my ass in front of the camera. Those were always my responses. Well, then COVID hit and we weren't going nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? I think I'll give it a shot. And so I created a Twitch channel and I started to stream my favorite video game. And I became utterly addicted to and it was fun. Like, I love the video game. I just hit 5,000 hours of gameplay in that particular video game, which is insane.
wow.
But that's how much of my life I've poured into it.
What game was
Uh,
that? Just out of
it's called
curiosity.
Don't Starve Together. It's a little indie game out of Canada. Their Clay Entertainment is in Vancouver, Canada.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
I was streaming it, and so then other people who are interested in the game come to watch, and they're like, "Oh my God, how old are you? How long have you been playing?" And and uh, and they would send me money, on Twitch. The first 50, so you have to get 50 followers before they can start to pay you. I hit 50 followers. They started to send me money and subscribe to my channel, and and then right about that time, I just thought, isn't it crazy? I've always said that content creates community, and community creates content.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is happening. Like, all I'm doing is sitting down here and playing a game and talking about what I like about the game, and a community is growing around it, and money is growing around the community. And all I have to do is show up and have fun. Like,
yeah.
that blew my mind. And so I just gave myself permission to keep going. Even long after the pandemic was the excuse, I just kept going. And now I'm an ambassador for the company.
Oh,
And
Wow.
that's a riot. It's so sweet. These young kids buy this video game, and then they come to Twitch to watch the game in order to earn their drops.
Mm-hmm.
They earn little special skins to use in their game, and so they'll get raided into my channel by another player, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, aren't you cute? Like, oh, how old are you? Are you actually a Nana?" And then they'll start giving me advice on how to play the game, and it's like, it's so cute. I'll be like, "Oh, you're being so helpful. How long have you been playing?" And they're like, "Oh, I've got 300 hours in this game." And someone in my channel will be like, "Honey, Nana's been playing this game longer than you've been alive," I think, which might be true in some cases because the game came out in 2014. But it's such a fun thing, and so I was surprised. I was delightfully surprised by how the community grew and money grew around it. I've made as much as $1,000 a month from my stream, which is just like, it's just a little bit of something.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't usually that much.
Mm-hmm.
But the other surprising thing is that they're coming to play the game. They're watching me die, fail, struggle, swear. They're watching me accept help from a bunch of teenagers. I joke about, like, I'm dominated by an 18-year-old in North Dakota because I grind all his resources for him to build. I'm also dominated by a 30-year-old in Poland who bosses me around and reminds me to wear armor. Like, I just do what they tell me to do. But I fail and I try again and I suck at it and I still do it. And over again, people will say, "Oh my God, it just means so much to me to see you not give up. It means so much to me to see a grandma enjoying something that I enjoy." But the beautiful thing that happened about 6 months into streaming is that, these young people, they're all ages, but a lot of them are quite young, come into the stream and they'll say they're having a bad day. And I'll say, what's going on? And we started to have really deep conversations.
So cool.
And there's a lot of, I don't think it's any mistake. I don't think it's any accident, the craziness of the way the world works, is that right about the time that I go through a complete faith deconstruction in my life, confronting how I felt about a family member being trans, gay, lesbian, trans people started to show up in my chat and share their stories with me. And I could just be a loving, non-judgmental, fully supportive presence. And over again, people would say, can you be my Nana? Like, my Nana hates my guts. My Nana doesn't want me to come to Christmas. Would you be my Nana? And it's like, hell yeah. Like, the Twitch streaming, it's just been a delight in so many ways to see how important it is to just show up and be yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Everywhere
really
that you
cool.
can.
That you're helping in a community, and you're doing it from home too, right?
Yeah. And I like the fact that it made you 1K a month. That was during COVID, while socializing when everyone else didn't have much opportunity to socialize with others. So the question I've thought about, I play video games sometimes. I play mostly Age of Mythology. It's an old game. I thought of, maybe like streaming and playing online with guys, and I thought of Twitch and all that stuff, but I'm not really good at the game. So I'm not sure what I can bring to the table. So my question to you is that, were you good at the game or
I'm still not good at the game.
So it doesn't matter. It's just like personality, right? And
there's a channel redemption. You can set up channel redemptions, and one of them is Revive Nana. And because I die a lot, they spend their channel points to let me cheat myself back to life.
Oh.
And that channel redemption has a little voice chat message that just says, "Do better, Nana, do better." Like, it's just, you don't have to be good. I think I watch streamers, other Clay ambassadors that are really, really good at the game. And my people will come, like right now there's a drop season, so there's a lot of new people watching my stream. And they'll say, like, "Oh my God, it's so good to see someone who's just not very good at it," because they see other people, there's this 32-year-old guy in Portugal, Glurns. He's so badass. Like, he can do anything. He can survive for like 5,000 days without dying in a hardcore world. And I'm over here dying 3 times a night on average. These newer players to the game see someone that good and they just go, "I'll never be that good." And so then they see Nana and go, "Oh, I can do this." Like,
you are an inspiration, Nana. So
great source of inspiration.
You brought